Hello everyone. Today we are having with us Priyanshu sir from RK University, and who is a director of School of Physiotherapy at RK University and also a dean of Faculty of Medicine. Hello sir, how are you?
I'm fine, Hers. Thanks for inviting me in a forum of College India.
Thank you so much sir for being a part of this esteemed program, Thoughts on Education. And now we are going to start your interview. So why do you like to be in the education sector rather than else?
Okay, yeah. Education was actually I realized during my education some of the challenges what I felt, and with being very honest, I realized that there is a certain need to change the education system what I'm studying. And the second thing, I was very much interested to be a part of young brains, young people, and that was one of the reasons. Probably there was two reasons where I am in a academic field.
Yes, so very nice. And next question to you is, what is the key behind the successful career in this department?
Uh, See, the success of any department, it depends on the specifically academic department, depends on the faculty, the student, and management. So I think the tripod of three very strong community is responsible for overall success. And I think I am by incidentally or unfortunately, I become one of the key factor or key person who keep these three pillars very close and strong in their roots. So the successful of career in my department is my students and my faculty and the management wherever I work at present or in a earlier.
Nice. And
Yeah, and yeah, I think if your question is concerned to the key behind successful career, then I
yeah,
would like to add a soft skill area.
yeah,
One of the area probably which keep me close with my faculty students and the place where I'm working or my clients.
yeah.
Professional communication and behavior. Attitude, interpersonal relationship between the students and faculty matters a lot. So I think if one way key mantra, if individuals or specifically me as a successful career, I think it is the professional communication skill which was a responsible all behind it.
Yeah, nice. Sir. And next question to you is, being in such a good position of leadership, can you please tell me something about your leadership skills?
Okay, see the leadership skills. Leadership itself is a choice, and second thing it is evolving the opportunities. And at the same time, when you have a choice, your interest, and your evolving opportunities, it is all about responsibility. And responsibility gives the sense of leadership. And if I understand the good position as a leadership, it is not so easy to reach this place. Definitely, it was hard work, or if you call, or smart work, a lot of dedication, and it is all about working with people where you have to get work out of them, and at the same time you have to keep appraising and helping each other hand to hand, so to achieve the successful. So I think leadership is it is a process. It doesn't happen in a day or a year. And probably people like us, those who are not a born academician but turn academician, we never been taught how to be a good administrative fellow, but we have learned by a lot of trial and error. And I think the successful leadership, there is a very strong roots again. Those are the faculty team or the team where you work, because they are your grassroots support.
Yeah. Nice, sir. So you mean that we have to be a leader, not a boss?
I think everybody is a leader, Hers.
Yeah.
I honestly think that everybody is a leader, and if any activity task like a class coordinator is also leader.
Yeah.
In our we have a class, the students who lead the classroom,
Yeah.
class representative is also leader. So we have so many leaders in our community, and that makes possible.
And next question to you is, sir, what are your thoughts about education system of India?
Honestly, that education system in India, it is pretty well placed, and we don't need to much worried because we have a very deep roots from Nalanda and Taxila, and our Gurukul system has taught us a lot many things, which we are practicing in our academic profile. But sometimes you have to change as per the need, and I'm not hesitate to say that certain reform has been implemented in the last year will definitely help us to grow better. And uh, there is a frequent reforms comes by the central ministry as well as the World Education Forum, and we have to sense those reforms, which definitely is going to help and is helping a lot in those sprouting Indian brains in education system. So, in concluding, the Indian education system is quite prosperous because we have a 1 to 12 standard system, and a lot of things we learn, and sometimes we never know that where to apply those knowledge. But I think the reformation what we had recently will change that entire process what we have studied so far.
Nice, sir. And next question is, tell me something about your institute.
Um, the institute where I work is a school of physiotherapy, and we had those inception in 2005, and we had a at present we are running masters, bachelor, and PhD level program. And if you talk about the Parent Institute RK University, which is one of the place where we cultivate the knowledge, and it's all about the how you dream and how you make your vision and mission clearly. So our institution has a very strong foundation about our vision and mission, and being a part of the RK University and School of Physiotherapy, we have done wonderful so far in last 15 years of experience, and we are very happy to see our alumni, those who are now they are also leader in their community, if they are doctor, if they are professor. So I think it is very much pleasant experience of the last 15 years that our program objectives and course objectives are meet their target.
Nice, sir. Nice, sir. And it leads me to another question: that what is the best part of your institute, which is different from other institute?
I think every institute has their own expertise, and RK University and School of Physiotherapy has emphasized much on teaching, learning, practice. So we spend a lot of time in our teaching methodologies that we convince or we educate the students about their learning. So one of the time where we were the student, we had also a lot of challenges that systems are made specifically for certain population. But now it is a student-centric approach, and we do not want the students to become overloaded with information. So the base part of the institute, we have a student-centric approach where the curriculum design are specifically made for the slow learner or advanced learner, and the choice-based credit system, the semester-based credit system, which really helps the students to grow better. Besides this, we have a lot of advantage of technology. So technology-derived education is always we have seen that in a pandemic of 19, uh, the technology is one of the reason we have sustained, and we have a bounce back of pandemic of almost 11 months. So we have adopted a certain learning management system called Canvas. So all the information and data remains with students at fingertip. So I consider that one of the strongest part of our education that was learning by doing. We believe in active learning. So as a good leader, and I'll make sure that the learning happens in a classroom remain very fruitful. Though we know that the learning most of the time happen outside the classroom, but it's even in a classroom, whatever they exchange between the teacher and students remain fruitful.
Nice, so nice. And next question to you is, which thing do you do to make healthy relationship with your students and teammates?
If you ask me which things do you make healthy relationship, yeah, I think the opposite values are always complementary, and I believe that the happiness a very important thing, and relationship is the foundation of happiness. So for as individual, if you ask me, I have some, I prefer to become a part of their community. The students, when I stay with them, I spend a lot of time. If it is culture program, if it is sports, and I try to find out the number of reasons I can be very close to them. Sometimes, if we turn to the as a friend, as a colleague, uh, some of the knowledge transportation happens much more easier. So most of the
Yeah.
time, my lectures are usually students friendly. Out of 45 minutes, I talk hardly 20 to 30 minutes of learning part, but 20 minutes I spend about what is happening in this world, and try to get their ideas to express in a
Yeah.
classroom. So, as a being a good facilitator, my role is very specific to the student. About the teammates, I have learned a lot of things, in last 15 years of my journey, and I'm learning today also to have a very strong bond with my teammates. And honestly, I was not so strong bound. I was being lived in a very systematic and disciplined environment, even now also. But I try to get, some kind of excuses. It's also possible when you live in the world of humanity.
Yeah.
So I take a lot of care about my teammates. If they are not well, if there's some kind of challenges, I always feel like stay near to brotherhood or parenthood. So bounding them as a family matters a lot. So we always tell that is a school of physiotherapy is a small family. So the family gratitudes and complementary to each other, celebrating the small things, birthday, or if it is a kind of festival, I think it is the best thing to keep them in a healthy and happy relationship.
Yeah, very nice, sir. And last question to you is, sir, how do you set your goals? Can you just outline the process?
Mhm. I think actually I don't design any specific goal for me, but I do some kind of work list every day. So maybe have a short-term goals and long-term goals, and I try to put it as per the priorities. So most of time I don't try to list which is the most priority things to be get them compared to those who are least priority.
Hmm.
And it's all about that what is a need specific approach I have adopted, problem based solution. So goal also remains set as per the need what we have at present.
Yeah. Very nice, sir. And it was the last question from my side, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for being a part of this program.
Thank you very much, Chris.